It's common knowledge that the strong will always prevail over the weak. Although, when it comes to strength, not everything is based solely on one's appearance. In anime, the last thing anyone should do is judge a person by his looks. From Dragon Ball Super's Grand Zeno to Black Clover's Charmy Pappitson. Here are some of the most deceptively powerful characters in anime. Make sure to watch till the end and let me know which one impresses you the most. At first glance, Saiki Kuso looks like a normal person with no overpowered abilities. However, that is far from the truth, as he is super strong and possesses psychic powers, X-ray vision and much more. To others, it might seem like a blessing, but to our MC it's nothing more than a curse. Our MC power is so strong that it can easily rout the satellite or can destroy the world. As he tries to stay out of the spotlight, acts weak, and keeps his powers a secret from his classmates. But somehow he ended up gaining the attention of many odd characters. That made him realize the ordinary life he was thriving from is more difficult than he has anticipated. Will our MC get all the peace he wanted? Well, I don't think so. Shinichi Izumi, shy innocent high school student, easily gets bullied. That is how the story goes until he meets Migi, his right hand. Not for that purpose. After meeting Migi, everything changed, where most parasites target the human brain. However, Shinichi manages to stop Migi and eventually learns to work with him, so that he can achieve his goals of defending humanity and keeping his true identity a secret. The concept of what it means to be human and understanding human emotion has been shown beautifully by this duo. Fun fact, the original work was done in 1989, but we get the anime version much later. Still, Shinichi is a perfect example of how a normal human can turn into an absolute beast, which seems impossible at first look. Since the time of Dragon Ball, one thing is clear. We love dragons and their big claws. But if you have watched Dragon Maid, then you know it's not the typical 90 seconds themed dragon you get to see usually. But in the maid form, we get to it later. One such maid is Kana Kamui. Seems like a cute little girl with the personality of a child no one likes to hurt. Kana may look like a child, but her physical abilities are far beyond anything you could think of. Even in her human form, she possesses superhuman strength, allowing her to move faster and can discharge electricity in the form of a beam. Kana came from another world to get Tohur's back, who got excited by this new world and decided to stay. Meanwhile, she started attending 3rd grade in his cute human form. That goes beyond plus ultra, I mean back to her dragon form. Who said not having magical abilities doesn't mean you can't be the most overpowered character, where on the other hand you can get as much sisterly love as you can. And our MC Tatsuya will show you how to use it right. In the world of magic and technology, those who can't use magic are always considered outclassed. Even your own family members refuse to accept. However, throughout the series, there isn't a single moment where we get to see any flaws in Tatsuya's power, from defeating high-class student council members to all bad thugs, all with mere strength and no magic. Also, he learns everything by himself, even though he ranked lowest in school grades. From time to time he has proven his worth. So, behold this most overpowered badass emotionless anime character of all time. When you think of a demon lord, you'd probably imagine something monstrous looking being complete evil, intent to go for mass destruction. However, Curibus Kurumu is the exact opposite of that. Despite being a demon lord, she appears in the form of a little girl. From the outside she is quite a happy child, as long as no one provokes her. But if the people she cared for were found in any danger, she will awaken her true form. In her past, she was sealed by Rem ancestors, after getting defeated by a certain god. Curibus Kurumu possesses such tremendous power that even Diablo's defensive spells are completely useless against her. Such immense destruction comes at a cost of the miniature. It's just great to see that great power comes in all shapes and sizes. Boji is one of those types of guys that when you get your first impression, you will get the question how. I mean, he is simple-minded, dumb, and people around him keep looking down on him, especially for the candidate of the king. Another interesting fact is the Boji vocalization. It's true that people can share its feeling through voice, but who said they can't express their true feelings without it? With all these disabilities, Boji still tries hard to regain people's trust and make as many friends as he can. Most interesting of all, if you know about its mangaka Sosuke Toka, this is his very first manga after leaving his full-time salaryman job at the age of 41. And this storyboard looking character turns out to be pure genius. Ranking of Kings turns out to be a pleasant surprise, and going through all these details just makes it even better. Well, I guess we can't judge the book by its cover. From the look of it, Aladdin is a cute little child with an adorable smile and cheerful personality. But behind it, Aladdin is quite mysterious and wants to explore the world. In his journey, he comes to know about Alibaba, who seems selfish and arrogant. After the series of events, the two suddenly became best friends. The strange thing is this cute child has the most overpowered ability, the scorching heat double plam technique. It took some time, but somehow from his master Aladdin has mastered it. Most characters in the series are masters of single style magic. However, through his love of studies, Aladdin has mastered various types of magic. One of the most terrifying powers he has is to attract women with greater mass. I'm not complaining, but it's the abilities we all dreamed about. If I tell you Saitama is the strongest man alive, will you believe it? I bet from the first look you won't. But then again, how? Well, for that you have to follow his training process, which consists of all the hair loss routine, and he regrets it more than anyone. Now, Saitama is incredibly powerful and not a single enemy is able to defeat him. All of them get blown in a single blow. That made him quite frustrated. Being not able to enjoy his hero life is boring. Still, our MC is on the hunt to find a worthy opponent. But his boring life changed when a 19-year-old cyborg named Genos decided to be his disciple. His positive approach to becoming a certified hero and contributing to society make this duo a fun watch. The king of all, aka Grand Zeno, is the strongest character in the multiverse of Dragon Ball. Yes, fans might disappoint Goku isn't the strongest one, or at least for the time being. Appearance-wise, Zeno is an adorable looking alien, about the size of a child with the same mindset. It is hard to see how this would happen, as Zeno possesses the ability to create and destroy all the universes in a single blow. Although not much of his strength has been showcased yet, but we get to see a small glimpse of it. When he erased merged Zamasu from existence, we can safely assume that all the Kai, gods and angels are at his mercy. But only time will tell when this mythological being will be surpassed by our beloved Goku. So which of these characters you misjudged at the first impression? Well, for me it has to be Zeno. What about you? Tell me more in the comments below. Now if you enjoy that video as much as I did in the making, then make sure to hit subscribe and share this video with all your other weeb friends. It's nice to have you around, and I'll hope to see you all in the next one. Peace.